I hate flying. The lines, the crowds, the delays.
I always kind of liked it. 6 hours, one seat, nobody can get to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our non-stop service from New York to London.
Fly much?
All the time, actually. Someone on this flight is threatening to kill someone every 20 minutes unless $150 million is transferred to this account number.
We're midway across the Atlantic. How do you kill someone in a crowded plane and get away with it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I need every passenger to raise their hands above their head.
This is a bad idea.
Marshal, we have a right to know what the hell is going on.
Agent Marks, the account number you gave us is in your name.
What? That doesn't make any sense. This is a setup. Something else is going on.
The FBI, the White House, and Interpol are confirming reports that an international flight has been hijacked by an air marshal.
Agent Marks, our fighter escort has you in their sights. Do you hear me?
We're running out of time. Do you hear me? I'm not hijacking this plane. I'm trying to save it. I hate flying. The lines, the crowds, the delays.
Marks is he's an Irish American, ex-NYPD officer, served over 20 years with the NYPD, has had trouble with alcohol, with his relationship with his wife, and
All the time,
divorced, he has a little girl, and his life has kind of spiraled out of control, I think, with the pressure of being a policeman in modern-day New York. His divorce and trying to care and love for his daughter.
But I think that it's interesting to me to play this character who is inherently mysterious. She just happened to be sitting next to him. I mean, I think it's really an accident of proximity. And he says it to her later. He's like, "Why did you sit next to me? Why did you choose to sit next to me?" So I mean, that's sort of part of the mystery. But because she is next to him when he starts receiving these texts, he feels that she maybe is not implicated in them somehow, so he enlists her to help him.
Normally when you get on a flight, you're just sitting next to a person and you're never going to see again. Sometimes the conversation happens, sometimes not. In this movie, Liam Neeson and Julianne Moore are two strangers that, given the circumstances, it forces them to come together. And I'm so happy to have Julianne Moore because I couldn't imagine anybody else play the female lead with Liam in this movie. So since working with Liam on Unknown, I couldn't wait to work with him again. He's such a talented actor. He brings real truth to the characters, and he allows the audience to get really involved in the mystery. This movie is about fear, you know, the fear of flying, and also a lot of things have happened in airplanes. You know, airplanes have become a very dangerous environment, and that's why there's a lot of security in them. So that's really inside our psyche as a society, and we're tapping into that. We're tapping into those fears to really have the audience do a lot of the work within the
hijacking it.
Oh, I think it'll push the suspense big time. Yeah, there's an element to the film that's like an old-fashioned whodunit. it must be him, or maybe it's her. Oh, no, I think it's this guy here. You know, we do have a couple of shady individuals on board this flight, packed flight, and there is a guessing game for a large portion of the film who the bad guy is.
3, 2, 1, action!
It's a brave film in lots of ways because there's 97% of it is filmed on board an airplane. It was, of course, a set built here in New York. We shot the film over 2 months, and every day we were with the same extras, we were playing with the passengers, and we were on the same set. And it was a real challenge for the filmmakers and the director of photography to, given just that one set, you have to make it interesting for an audience over a course of an hour and 40 minutes.
The thing that was most interesting is it all takes place on one location, and that's pretty rare these days, and especially in the sort of claustrophobic atmosphere of a plane. You know, it's at once, you know, familiar and terrifying. You don't know who the bad guy is. You don't know what's going to happen, and you have this. You kind of introduce this entire cast of characters from the beginning, and it's. I think it's very suspenseful, and in a way, old-fashioned. It really reminds me of movies in the '70s where you have this, you know, like large situation. You wait to see what would happen, who'd survive. Tom is great. I mean, he's just great. He's a wonderful director, and he's so thoughtful, and he's clearly put a lot of time and effort into the direction of this film. He's very, very well prepared. He knows exactly where his edit points are, and he shoots to that. You know, he's not somebody who just kind of shoots and says, "Well, I'll figure out where this goes later." I mean, his cameras. You know, he's editing as he goes, and that he really knows how each shot cuts into the next. And because of that, there's very little time wasted. I think he's really a master of building suspense and drama. He knows where the comedy comes in. He's been absolutely delightful to work with.
The film's definitely going to feel edge of the seat for long periods. As I say, it's a real whodunit. It has a grittiness to it, and quite a few surprises.
I hope they have fun. I mean, that's really what it's about. That's what these kind of movies are about. They're about, you know, thrills and suspense and kind of unexpected laughs and really going along for a ride, you know, not knowing at all what's going to happen, not being able to anticipate it, and being really surprised and hopefully genuinely entertained.
Non-stop service to London.